Good evening, Mayor, Council, and residents. I am going to share my screen. Okay, this is the agenda we'll follow. I just wanted to acknowledge that National Volunteer Week is coming up, but this week is actually National Telecommunications Week and Public Safety Week. I think I said that. National Telecommunications and Public Safety Week. Okay, so this is the agenda. All right, so I just want to acknowledge our volunteers. We really have hundreds of volunteers that come out, and you can see the list of things that they work on, community events, our committees that you heard from several committee members tonight, interns, the CERT team. So we just appreciate our volunteers and all the great work that they do. And this is just another snapshot of our volunteers. Okay, we also have a couple of farewells. Taylor Roby, most of you remember her. She's been here since 2019. She started off as a GIS technician, and then she moved into CBED as a city planner, working on a lot of great things and initiatives, and then moved over to DPW, where she led a lot of our pedestrian and safety projects. So Taylor accepted a job at the Metropolitan Council of Governments, and there her new title is going to be Manager of Regional Pedestrian, Bicycle, and Micro Mobility Initiatives. And she will be conducting several of the meetings. So we'll probably see her again doing that, but we're real proud of her. We're sorry to lose her, but she did do some great work while working with the city for the last 7 years. We're also going to be saying farewell to Gary Bullis. Many of you know him as our parking manager. Gary served here since 2020. He brings 22 years of experience, but most of that was in private sector. He's done a lot since he's been here. One of the main things is launching those safety sticks and streamlining the residential permitting program. Gary is going off on his boat, he and his wife, and they are going to just sail away, heading to Canada in a couple weeks, and they're just going to keep it moving out on the waters. So we appreciate Gary. We thank him for all of his work in parking. And we want to welcome Officer Canales. We just swore him in recently, and he was born in El Salvador, moved here at the age of 16. He attended Lawrence High School, where he was ranked 10 out of, he was ranked among the 10 best soccer players, which got him a scholarship to college. Canales and his wife live in Gaithersburg. We're really happy to welcome him to the team. And we had a DARE graduation. That's Drug Abuse Resistance Education graduation. We have several officers. You can see their names right there in the middle: Polichka, Willett, Williams, and Umanzer, who are all trained DARE officers. They had 51 students from Hyattsville Elementary School that completed the 10-week program. So we really appreciate all the work that they do and the outreach they do, just making sure that our young people understand the requirement and the need to resist drugs, alcohol, and violence. Sandra and her team in youth services have done a lot over spring break. We had a bunch of campers that had all kinds of fun, and we also had a Driscoll Park cleanup, and they had a community pet cat workshop project where they created cat toys. You can see some of the photos there, but they just had a good time over spring break. And I heard Anita mention the spring older adults and all the great things that they're doing. They had their first of many walkabouts. So they had 16 of our seniors come out and walk. And we're going to keep doing some of that. They learned how to identify birds and just had a good time. So this is a new program that we're going to continue to encourage, especially now that the weather is really wonderful. At least this week. We'll see what happens after that. They've also had a community building and wellness, and that health and wellness. This is an ongoing event that they do, but I wanted to show some snapshots here because I don't know if anyone realizes how much these exercise programs are growing for our older adults. But this was the Zumba class, and remember, we're also doing that's in the daytime, and we're also doing evening classes. And so they're just having a lot of fun, our seniors are. And so we wanted to just highlight that. And then finally, they're also doing some digital literacy classes And this last class that they just did online fraud prevention, which was really helpful for our seniors. This is a partnership through a grant with the Department of Aging. So we're really happy to get our seniors used to using technology. And our youth went to the State House. They had a visit, they took a tour, and Delegate Martinez even gave them a shout out on his Instagram and said, these young people are already doing the work, advising the mayor and city council of Hyattsville, engaging in policy and stepping into leadership. And he encouraged them to keep going. So we're proud again of our youth advisory council and our young people. DPW is also getting some work done. So Emerson Alley, so you all remember the CSX train derailment. Well, we're out there fixing that road up finally. They had to do some work on the railway first before we could get out there. But once we got the reimbursement from CSX, we were able to get out there, and the businesses are very thrilled with that, as you can imagine. And then, of course, some work on Gaines Alley. That road has been milled and surfaced, and it should be completed this week. There's been some ward outreach going on. Ward 2 had a check-in a couple weeks ago. We had our finance team, community services, and public safety talk to the attendees. And then Ward 3, 4, and 5 are planning a Earth Day walk pond to pond. That's on Saturday, this coming Saturday, riverfront to the duck pond. And I know, Councilmember Solomon, I heard you and Councilmember Barnes talking about a few things, because I think we talked about cyclists and there's some other things going on with that. So I'm sure you'll share that, but I did want to just announce that is coming up. And upcoming events, of course, Anniversary Festival next Saturday, the 25th, 4 to 9 p.m. at Driscoll Park. Weekly offerings haven't changed much, so we're still doing the same things. So I'm just going to leave that list for a second. And then we've got some committee meetings, the Environmental Committee, Ethics, Code, Education, Facilities, Education Advisory, Planning Committee, Health, Wellness, and Recreation, and the Age-Friendly Work Group. And some upcoming events. So tomorrow, just a reminder, we've got the Business Roundtable. That's going to be at Miller's Ale House. That's going to be at 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Teens are going to have a financial literacy workshop this week. There's a CERT meeting coming up, seniors going to Botanical Gardens. Of course, we've got Narcan coming up twice on the 16th and 17th, and a care partner support group. That's another group that continues to grow. A lot of people caring for older adults. So that group continues to grow. And we haven't had a shred day in a while, so that's going to happen on April 18th. And so a few other things. You heard Sarah mention High Swap. That is coming up this weekend. High Swap is on April 19th. That is an area that is growing and growing. There are more people that are coming out and more donations coming in on a regular basis. Also, Lunch and Learn Workshop is on Monday, the 20th. Another produce distribution on the 21st. Remember, that's over at First United Methodist Church now. We moved that from Driscoll Park. It's where it used to be. And we've got a diaper distribution on the 24th. Rug tufting workshop. That's going to be on Friday, the 24th. Drug take back is on the 25th. And then the Hyattsville Anniversary Festival. Again, we just mentioned that. Had some one council member with a birthday so we want to shout out Emily Straub, and we've got a couple directors. One director, Jerome Joyner, is Wednesday, and Debbie Sandlin is on the 16th. Okay, I mentioned at the start that this is National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week. I am going to try to share a short video that we did. This is a 2-minute video, but I do want to just shout out our dispatchers because they really do work hard. Hopefully this presentation will show. If not, we'll send it out afterwards. Let's see what happens here.
Happy National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week.
All of us, to all of you. Thank you for giving me a nod, Nadia.
How much we appreciate you. Whether it be our community calling in chaos, and you are the voice of calm in the storm, or our officers out facing danger and you preemptively making sure they have the resources they need to be safe. You are always there for us, and we appreciate that. This year, we wanted to do something a little bit different just to show you how much we truly appreciate you.
So our dispatchers provide us all kinds of information that we need to do our job effectively.
Every day they come to work, answer the phone, are the lifeline to our officers and our amazing in how quickly and accurately they get resources to both our citizens and to our officers.
You all have one of the most difficult jobs in this city. You have to be the voice of calm on the other end of a phone when residents call. And then you have to convey critical information to first responders to make sure that they know exactly what they're walking into.
You are some of the best people I know. You're dedicated to this job and to each other. You make my life so much easier, and you keep us all safe on the road.
The job you have is incredibly challenging, incredibly difficult. There's times of boredom and then times of absolute chaos. You all handle it incredibly well, handle it like professionals.
This video is to thank all of our dispatchers for the wonderful job that they do and for being a part of the Hyattsville family for so long and doing such great work.
They're definitely critical to our job. You know, they're constantly giving us any safety information we may need.
The dispatchers are always there helping us with any information we need, and they always have our back when we need them the most.
Dispatchers are totally our lifeline. They're with us, 24/7. Sometimes they don't get to see what happens after our calls, but we appreciate them so much, and we're very thankful for them.
From one dispatcher, you used to be a dispatcher to another, you have a tough job, and I appreciate all you do.
Their job is incredible and can be very stressful at times. So have a great week, guys.
Thank all 12 of you. You're the best.
This community is grateful to have such a strong team working on our behalf. Thank you to each and every one of you.
I am extremely grateful that we have such a great team of dispatchers.
Thank you guys. Appreciate everything you guys do.
There's no better time than now to tell you that we see you and we hear you. We know that the job that you do is tough. As we look forward, we see many exciting things on the horizon, and no one deserves it more than you. Thank you again for all that you do, and happy National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week.
Mayor and Council, that's all I have. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share that. We really are grateful for our dispatchers, and we just wanted to shout them out. I can take any questions.
Very good. Thank you, Ms. Douglas. Colleagues, you got questions? Mr. Shadwood?
Thanks. City Administrator Douglas, this is a question that got raised during public comment that I hadn't previously heard about, but it's a proposal to combine a couple of our committees. And can you verify what the intent is there? And also, if that is the desire, will that be coming before council sometime?
I'm going to have to ask you to weigh in on that. That hasn't hit my desk yet. I have heard discussion on it, but it's not come to me yet. Are you aware of it, Nate?
I was not aware that it had been proposed, but yes, Councilmember Shively, any change to any committee structure would be something that would come before the council to be voted on. So
okay, so nothing has formally come to us yet. I think it must be just discussion, and I would say likely among council members, but I'm not sure who and which ones.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Solomon.
I just want to say happy birthday to City Administrator Douglas. I noticed that missing from the birthday list.
Yeah, because I did it as a PDF intentionally. But thank you very much.
And we didn't hear half of that. I don't know why, but I think we all can join in and say happy birthday to you.
Right. Thank you very much.